This is split into two parts. The first part is very positive. There's like 6 verses which basically say all the good things Hashem's going to do for us. It's promises for the future. It's in the language of Ya'aseh, Hashem will do. And I think that verse 7 and on, the second part is in real time. How to draw strength and confidence and faith in Hashem in real time, in battle, and while we're struggling. And I think those verses can be very helpful for us today. So let's read the first verses. I'm reading in English. For the conductor of music, a psalm of David. May the Lord answer you when you are in distress, like in the future. May the name of Jacob's God protect you. Jacob's God, Hashem protected Jacob throughout the Torah. So we want God to protect us. May He send you help from the sanctuary and support you from Zion. So not just from heaven, but also from the Beit Mikdash, Hashem should help you. May you remember all your meal offerings and accept all your burnt offerings. Selah. It's all positive so far. May He give you your heart's desires and make you all your plans succeed. So everything you want should succeed, should be blessed. We will shout for joy at our salvation. When it comes to salvation, and lift a banner in the name of our God, may the Lord grant all your requests. Okay, so that's a very positive tone. That's the first part. The second part seems to be in real. I'm reading as in real time, because it says, "Now I know that the Lord saves His anointed." Now I know right now, in this time of struggle and battle, that Hashem saves His anointed. He answers him from His holy heaven with the saving power of His right hand. So here's some some guidance for us to have trust in real time. Some trust in chariots, others in horses. So we go up against enemies that are strong enemies that have fight against us. They try to kill us. They can sometimes feel overwhelming when we think about that idea. But we have to know that we call on the name of the Lord our God. They're depending on these physical things. We know that even if sometimes we're feeling down, we're feeling like we're losing, we're feeling like we're pushed back in our battle, we have to know that we're calling out to God. And our strength is not in those chariots. Our strength is in Hashem. So that can strengthen us in our time of struggle. And then it says, they were brought to their knees and fell, but we rose up and stood firm. And that's what will happen, God willing. Our enemies throughout all of our history have stood up very strong, and after a while, they fall. And we end up remaining standing and connected to God and surviving. And so those two components, I think, could be helpful for us in this time to remember, we are calling out to God, and God will be our sure hold. God will be our strength, even if we feel sometimes that we're being overpowered or just we're in pain over all we're going through, our grief over loss of our loved ones. We also have to know that even if we're falling sometimes, that's not our destiny. Our destiny is to stand up strong, to rise above our enemies. And the psalm is promising that for us. At the end, it says, Lord, save. May the King answer us on the day we call. So I think it's also still talking in real time. Hashem, save us. May you answer us on the day, that specific day that we call. And we're praying that should happen. I just want to read to you 2 posts that I saw connected to Hirsch's, commemorating Hirsch's memory. And whoever's been following the news the last 330 days, his parents have been all over the news outlets, praying, speaking, advocating on his behalf, and it's just revealed to all of us that he's no longer alive. So here's something dedicated to his memory I saw on Facebook by Shira Nachbar. She said speaking to Hirsch, perhaps on your last day on this earth, day 328 of your living hell, you heard your mother's guttural screams, Hirsch, Hirsch, it's Mama. Perhaps you imagine in that moment what she had done for you the past 11 months. Not one full night of sleep, not one moment of rest, not one call left unanswered, not an opportunity given up, not a single stone left uncovered, not even a tear left to cry. Each word she uttered had her goal in mind, getting you home. Perhaps you could have envisioned it while you sat deep in those tunnels. Or maybe you got wind of her efforts through taunts from the guards. Maybe you saw a video of Mama and Dada. But now you can see it. Now you know for sure. There's nothing they wouldn't have given to have you home. They say in the afterlife, everything is revealed. Everything? Can you see our posts? How much we all love you? Have you become a brother to us? Can you see how you've become a brother to us? Can you see our tears, our broken hearts, our despair? Can you see how sorry we are? Because we are. We are so sorry. We are forever changed by your beautiful soul, as a soul which is now at peace while we are in agony. We are forever changed by your lioness mother, a mother we all believed would get her son back, bruised and armless but alive. Hirsch, we are sorry. I wish we did more. Rachel, John, Libby, and Orly, we love you. Stay strong. Survive. That's one post. Here's a post based on quoting his mother's words. If there was something we could have done to save you, this is his mother speaking at the funeral, Rachel. If there was something we could have done to save you and we didn't think of it, I beg your forgiveness. We tried so very hard, so deeply and desperately. I'm sorry. Okay, sweet boy, go now on your journey. I hope it's as good as the trips you dreamed about. Because finally, my sweet boy, finally, you're free. So these are sad. It's just heartbreaking watching the funeral, sing all of Am Yisrael mourning for our loved ones. I think this psalm can offer us some strength to know that we're not depending on chariots or depending on Hashem. Hashem's faithful. Hashem's going to be with us. And to know also that even if it looks like we're falling down, we're going to get back up. We've always done that, and B'ezrat Hashem will do that going forward.